How you doing, everybody?
What's up, Miss Candace P?
She laughing because she been playing with the mic. I'm just Jarvis, Morel Jarvis.
I didn't know it was off.
Yeah. So we come to you today with a active testimony.
Active testimony.
That's what I call it.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't know how much storage we got, so we ain't gonna try to make this extra fun. So just jump right into it. So December 6th, 2 Fridays ago, I had woke up real ill, throwing up, and I had like a small case of vertigo. Um, that following Sunday, my vertigo had gotten worse, so I went to the ER. They gave me some meds, sent me home. Um, that following Tuesday, I had my vertigo had gotten worse, and I was getting headaches and double vision, and I had went in. No, I didn't get the double vision then. My vertigo got worse. My headaches got worse. So I went into urgent care and they sent me to the ER, which I didn't go because they were just going to send me back again. That's what I thought. Spoke to my mom and she said, she feel like I need to go back to ER. I need to advocate for myself. Advocate for yourself. So I went into the ER Friday, the 6th, and told them about my double vision. I told them about um, and the right side of my face had went numb, like my tongue, all this at one numb. So I went in, told the doctors, and they said they wanted to keep me. Initially treating me for something called Bell's palsy and a possible stroke. And then from there, we go to the, I guess what you call the diagnoses. Um, I had got several MRIs and several CAT scans. They would initially check in uh, my back and spine and looking for fluid for some type of viral disease. But what they seen was two spots on the right side of my brain and a spot on my upper spinal cord, and they called them lesions. Hence, me losing taste, smell, me losing feeling, the double vision, everything pointed to, I don't want to say it wrong,
Multiple sclerosis.
multiple sclerosis. Um, and that's what they diagnosed me with. Um, they called it really early. Just pumped me up with tons of steroids over the next coming several days, and that's the gist of what happened. Um, to go into depth of um, just everything. Um, my wife, solid. No, I was when I first went in on the 6th. I didn't want nobody to come see it. I didn't want nobody to come visit me. Um, I just wanted to get through whatever I had to get through, and I really thought I was gonna be in there, and they was gonna send me home, and I just didn't want nobody around, essentially. But when they gave me the diagnoses, and my beautiful wife is at a super important job interview, and I'm trying to not tell her, I'm trying to let her get through her day, get through her interview, and then unfortunately record day at the end of her interview, um, telling her what they told me. Um, it was while I let her talk about her emotions and how she was going through it. So how did you feel when after you went through this super important interview? Um, you was praying and fasting on that, and here I come. How's your day? How's your interview? Okay, I got some news for you.
So it was so my husband and his timeline. So he went in on a Friday. I had a big day at work on Friday, and we both were preparing for my big day at work. And when I got off, I was calling him and I'm on the phone. It's already 5:30. And he's listening to me telling him about my day, and this man is in the hospital, and I don't even know. And he was like, "Yeah, and you have to pick up Eli, our youngest." And
Yeah.
so I'm like, "Okay, but why?" And he's like, "Okay, because I'm in the hospital." So now it's like I'm double panicking because we're already late, picking up Eli. But what's going on? Because he's already been to the ER before. He's already been to urgent care before, and they're keeping him this time around. So why? I didn't know about the double vision at this time, and I didn't know about like the numbness and the tingling. Um, so I'm panicking myself, and then on top of him wanting to kind of handle this on his own, um, it was just like I'm trying to respect his boundaries and not put any added pressure on him, but also like I'm supposed to be there for you and by your side. And you need to know what these doctors are saying to you.
Oh, my wife speaks much more fluent doctor than I do. She speaks
Like,
better clinical than I do. A lot better
so
clinical.
you don't know. We need each other, right? So that was a Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, he was getting all of these tests done, the MRIs, the CAT scans, and Monday is when we actually got the diagnoses. But Friday, I did not go up to the hospital. Saturday, I had a conversation. My mother in law is the best, my mother in love. Um, but it was just like, I'm coming up to this hospital, whether you like it or not. So I turned
Yeah.
off my location. He didn't know where I was, but I was at the hospital. And I brought our youngest up there, and it was just like, I need you, you need me,
Yeah.
and we're going to get through this together. And this is not of God's word. You're my husband, I'm your wife, and our vows, for better for worse, through
Yeah.
sickness and in health, this is where we're supposed to be, which is together. So that was Saturday, and from Saturday to Friday I was there every day. Um, so Sunday he had an MRI. So they gave him an MRI of his brain first. Then he had an MRI of his spine on Sunday. Then he did a spinal tap on Monday. But he also got his diagnoses of MS on Monday, and that just kind of shook our world. So
Yeah. But I will say, like, um, you know, the whole suffer well. I was Job, reading the book of Job, how he was stricken. He said, "God gives, God taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." And then reading Daniel, the three boys in the furnace. They said if God deliver us from it, if He does, glory to His name. And if He don't, it's still glory to His name. So taking this diagnosis um, as a, you know, I don't know why I got it. I don't, but trying to take it as a what's the word, like a hurdle or a something to make me be more urgent, I guess, when it comes to my purpose. Or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's allowed or if it's sent by God. To be honest, I don't know. Um, but I, my family, my sister, my niece, Sade. Oh my goodness, she came in there and explained it to my kids 'cause I didn't know how to
awesome.
explain it, and she explained it to my kids like it was just ABCs, broke it down.
Awesome.
My sister's cracking jokes, keep me laughing. Mama, Auntie Michelle came in there, prayer oil, laying hands
Communion.
on me. New community, appreciate you,
Yes.
Jerome,
Yes.
Mike Howard. Brother showed up with communion and prayer oil, praying for my family, praying for me.
And a
Um,
ton of people texting, calling
yeah,
me, just the outpour of love. Like, we would not been able to just get through it. If I haven't texted you back, I apologize. It's just been a crazy week. Even my own job with their just support. It's just been an outpour. Um, and we wanted to, I know I wanted to just kind of get this out. It's been a testament of faith, like as a wife, just being, he said like you've been a word of wisdom or
Yeah.
something like that.
She been hard on me.
Um,
She been hard on me, but I needed it though.
it's been a battle to know where to push and where to pull back. And as a wife, I don't always get it right. And this week has been like, God, where do you want me to push? Where do you want me to pull back?
Mm.
And ultimately, God, this is your son. And um but we're in this together. And I just want to end. I'm passionate about marriage, but just encouraging marriages. We were talking in the hospital about allowing God to fight your battles,
Mm.
and we had kind of came to a disagreement about whether he was going to stay or go. I did not. I knew he didn't want to stay,
I did
but I
not
knew
want to
he
stay.
needed to stay for his medication. And this man was fighting tooth and nail to leave, and I knew he needed to stay. And I just went
Mm.
and I separated myself, and I cried, I prayed, and I vented up. And by the time I came back, he just said, I'll stay.
Begrudgingly.
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 And so it was just like a testament of like, God, I'm gonna let you fight this battle, but it's hurting me to keep my mouth closed. It's hurting me to see like, man, he doesn't even know what he's doing. But like, God, fight this battle for us. It's not in between us. We're on the same side, and I don't know what to do. So
Well, and husbands listen to your wives, but wives, don't let up on them. I'm keep it real. We left the hospital talking about a lifestyle change, eating healthy. I wanted Mr. Hero. Like she like what? Like it's like what you say, like it's like somebody going into a hospital getting treated for something wrong with their lungs, and then you come out and you want to go get a bottle of alcohol, and I felt it, and it's like, man, like she right, but I really wanted that cheesesteak, right? But man, she pulled me up in the parking lot, and I was like, I can get out and go get it, or I keep hearing this in my head, and I believe it's the Holy Spirit saying, why put off tomorrow what you can do today? Why put off tomorrow what you can do today? Just get it done, get it started. And I didn't get my Mr. Hero. Went home, got me some Progressive soup, put some black olives in that boy. My taste buds is all screwed up. Like black olives taste like steak, cheese tastes like water. It's crazy. And if I look a little off, I am off. It's kind of like a little drunk stagger type thing. And I am different. I am. It's affecting me. Like I can feel it, and I don't know, how I'll come out, but I know like I'm staying with God, and my wife is staying with me.
yes, I am.
Sickness and health, and we're gonna get through it. I want to thank everybody for praying for us, being there for us. Communities, I didn't know how important community was until this past week, and
Yeah.
just the common support. Just my wife coming in work from the hospital. Just having her presence there. When the doctors come in and they talking, and we got a note on the door saying meeting in progress because she worked from there. It was just like the
Yeah.
sticking together. Um, um, no diagnosis is what it is, but everything around it was amazing. It just it sucks that it just takes like something like this to really, you know, pull out the big guns and pull together. But yeah, that's all I got. How about you?
We better together. So I just feel like this is where we thrive,
Mm,
and it's another. I mean, it depends on how you look at it, right? Like we've gone through so much,
mm.
and in my opinion, as long as we stick together with Christ, we're gonna be all right. You know what
Amen.
I'm saying? This is not our first rodeo,
No.
right? It's different. it's harder. Um, we don't know what to expect. We can't give you any tips and tricks on MS. We don't have that because at the end of the day, I've never known anyone with MS. Only thing I've seen has been on TV. So in regards to the actual autoimmune disease, I'm
Yeah.
learning. I know I don't know anything. As far as marriage,
Mm,
we done been through some things, and we have community, we have our marriage mentors. The battle just looks different right
yeah.
now. Um, so that's how I look at it. It's like how can I show up as a wife? How can I show up as a mother? How can I show up in these different areas? So that's how I look at it. So yeah, I'm gonna be here, but I've been here,
Amen. Yeah, I've been here.
and
I
you've been here
appreciate you.
too. So I love you.
And we was beefing heavy
Yeah,
before all this happened, and then maybe that was the reason. Like we was beefing real heavy, just
yeah,
being not talking to each other, a lot of silent treatment, and
yep.
silence is death. And you know,
Our
maybe
last therapy session was like, we don't know. Not we
right
don't know as far as like our marriage. It's like, all right, what are we going to do about this situation? What are we going to do about
that
that
situation. Yeah,
situation? I'm tired about this. I'm tired about that. And then we were slowly trying to come around, and then
boom.
boom, here we are. So we're not new to challenge, um, but we're also not new to prayer. We're not new to faith.
Mm,
Um, and God is faithful.
yeah, and I'm praying for supernatural healing. But in the meantime, I'm taking my medications, going to my appointments, doing what I got to do in the natural, and continue to advocate for myself in the supernatural. And God got a miracle for me. I blessed be the name of the Lord. If He don't, I'll endure and suffer well. And y'all gonna hear it in my music. You gonna hear it in my blogs. I don't know. Maybe I might become the MS Christian Advocate. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But got anything else?
Nope.
Love y'all. God bless y'all.
Peace.
Peace.